I've studied over 20,000 orthodontic appointments in my practice, and the average wait time, under 5 minutes. And I'm gonna show you exactly why that number matters more than you think when choosing an orthodontist for your child. Most parents have accepted that waiting 20, 30, or even 45 minutes at a doctor's office is just how it works. But what if I told you that normalized frustration, it actually costs you something far more valuable than your money? It's your time, your child's time. And in Wellington, where every family is already stretched thin between school and sports and activities, that wasted time compounds into stress you just don't need to carry anymore. By the end of this video, you're gonna understand why wait times aren't just an inconvenience. They're a symptom of how a practice is built. And more importantly, you'll know exactly what to look for when choosing an orthodontist, so you're not stuck in a waiting room while your daughter misses warm-ups or your son falls behind on homework. When I opened up Shullman Orthodontics 20 years ago, I made a decision that a lot of people thought was crazy. I wasn't gonna accept the medical industry standard of just making patients wait. My biggest pet peeve, and I mean this, sitting in a doctor's office when my time could be spent literally doing anything else. So I built my practice around one obsessive question. How do I engineer a system where nobody waits? And here's the results. 99% of our patients are seen in 3 to 4 minutes or less. And when someone does us wait longer, maybe once a week, we apologize, we give them a gift card because it's that rare. That's not luck, that's design. And I'm gonna walk you through why it matters and how we did it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The medical industry has trained you to believe that waiting is normal. Here's the thing about waiting in a doctor's office. It happens because practices are optimized for the doctor's schedule, not yours. According to a study published in the Journal of Medical Practice Management, the average wait time in the US is 18 to 24 minutes, with many specialty practices exceeding 30 minutes. The primary driver? Overbooking to compensate for no-shows and to maximize revenue per hour for the doctor. They overbook appointments, assuming some people won't show up. They stack patients back to back to maximize chair time, and they've normalized it so much that you don't even question it anymore. I refuse to operate that way. When I designed my practice, I asked myself, if it was one of my girls sitting in that waiting room, would this be acceptable? The answer was no. So I studied it, I tracked it, and I built this system where waiting isn't the default. This is the first thing that differentiates my practice. We don't overbook, we don't pack the schedule. We respect your time as much as we respect ours. Because here's what most orthodontists won't tell you. When a practice makes waiting the norm, it's not just a scheduling problem, it's a value problem. It tells you that they value efficiency for them over efficiency for you. And if that's how they approach the waiting room, it's probably how they approach your entire treatment plan. More appointments, longer timelines, more disruptions to your life. When you choose an orthodontist, you're just not choosing someone to straighten your teeth, you're choosing someone who either respects your time or doesn't. And that choice compounds over 12, 18, 24 months of treatment. Research from a Harvard Business Review found that customer satisfaction increases exponentially when wait time falls below 5 minutes, with perceived quality of service dropping sharply after 10 minutes. The study also found that businesses that track and publish wait time data see 23% higher trust scores from customers. Think about it. If a practice can't manage their schedule well enough to see you on time, how confident are you in their ability to manage a complex treatment plan? That's why I track this obsessively, because wait time isn't separate from quality. It's actually a reflection of quality. And the families I work with deserve both. So how do you actually build a practice where nobody waits? It actually comes down to 3 decisions I made that most orthodontists won't make. Decision 1, one location only. A lot of orthodontists in this area have 2, 3, or even 4 offices. They rotate between them, and that means if your kid has a broken bracket on a Monday, but the doctor's at another office, you either have to wait until Thursday or you drive 30 minutes to their satellite office. That's not efficient. That's not respect for your time. By keeping one location, my entire team is here, my clinical assistants are here, my front desk team is here, I'm here. If your child has an emergency, we handle it that day. No waiting, no wasted trips. And here's what a lot of parents don't realize. When a practice splits their staff across multiple locations, your continuity of care suffers. You're not always seeing the same assistants, the team doesn't know your child as well, things slip through the cracks. But in my office, we see you every single time. We know your child, we know their treatment plan, we know what's working and what's not. That's the advantage of one location. Decision 2, open 6 days a week. Most orthodontic practices are open 4 days a week, maybe 5 if you're lucky. But I recognized early on that parents work. Kids have school, Saturdays matter. So we're open at least 2 Saturdays a month. We're open early mornings at 8 a.m. so you can get your child in before school. And we're actually even open late until 6 p.m. several days a week. So you can come in after school without your kid missing class. This isn't a luxury. This is a necessity. I had 3 girls going through Wellington schools. I get it. Missing school adds up. Taking time off work adds up. We built our schedule around your life, not ours. And even when I'm not in the office, you'll always find one of my clinical assistants here who can handle emergencies. Broken wire, a loose bracket, something broken, poking your child's cheek. We take care of it. You don't have to wait until I'm back in the office. Decision 3, technology that reduces visits. We use technology to reduce the number of visits you need in the first place. We have remote monitoring so I can check your child's progress from my phone. We have 3D printed custom brackets that stay on better, which means fewer emergency visits for broken brackets. We have digital scanners so we're not taking messy impressions every time you come in. The result, fewer appointments overall. And when you come in, you're seen on time. That's buying back time for your family. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I actually get started? Here's what I want you to do. Go to our website, schedule a free consultation, come see the office, meet the team, and let's talk about what treatment would look like for your child. No pressure, no upselling, just honest, upfront conversation about what your child needs and what they don't need. Because at the end of the day, I treat every family like I would treat my own. Some parents hear no wait and fast appointments, and they worry. Does that mean he's rushing through my child's care? Let me explain why that's backwards. Here's the thing that people get wrong. They think fast means rushed, but fast and rushed are not the same thing. Rushed means you're cutting corners. Fast means your systems are so efficient that you're not wasting time on things that don't matter. In my practice, we're fast because we're prepared. When you check in, your chart is already pulled up, your treatment plan is already loaded. My team knows exactly what we're doing that day. So when you sit in the chair, we're not fumbling around looking for paperwork or figuring out what comes next. We're focused on your child. And because we use advanced technology like 3D printed brackets, digital monitoring, 3D scanners, the actual chair time is shorter. We're not bending wires for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get them to fit. The brackets are custom printed to fit your child's teeth exactly. The wires are digitally made, so what used to take 30 minutes now takes 10. But the quality, it's higher. Custom brackets means less force, less pain, fewer emergencies, and faster results. We're finishing treatment in 12 to 16 months instead of 24 to 30. That's not rushing, that's engineering a better outcome. Think about it this way. When you fly from here to California, would you rather take a direct flight that gets you here in 5 hours or a flight with 2 layovers that takes you 12 hours? You're going to the same place, but one is efficient. One wastes your time, one probably loses your luggage along the way. That's the difference between traditional braces and the way we approach treatment. We're taking the direct flight, and here's what parents tell me all the time. Dr. Shullman, I can't believe my son's braces are already off. It felt like we just started yesterday. That's what efficiency looks like. It doesn't feel rushed, it just feels seamless. If you're a parent in Wellington, you know what the schedule looks like. Your child has school until 3 p.m., they have soccer practice until 4:30, dance at 5, tutoring at 6, you're coordinating carpools, you're trying to get dinner on the table, you're helping with homework, and somewhere in there, you're supposed to fit in orthodontic appointments every 6 to 8 weeks. Now imagine you go to a practice where you wait 30 minutes in the lobby and another 15 minutes in the chair. That's 45 minutes of your afternoon gone. Your kid misses practice, you miss the carpool window, dinner gets pushed to 7:30, homework doesn't start till 8, and everyone goes to bed stressed. That's not hypothetical. That's what I hear from parents all the time when they switch to my practice. They tell me, Dr. Shullman, I can't believe we used to spend 2 hours at the orthodontist. Now we're in and out in 20 minutes. And here's what that time adds up to over the course of treatment. If you're finishing treatment in 12 to 16 months with 5 to 10 total visits instead of 24 to 30 months, with 20 to 30 visits, you're buying back hours, maybe even days of your life. That's time to be at your daughter's volleyball game, time to help your son with a science project, time to just be with your family. Because here's the thing, I live in Wellington. My 3 girls went to local schools, they did dance, karate, sports. I was a dance dad, I get it. I know what it's like to look at the schedule on Sunday night and wonder how you're gonna fit everything in. And I refuse to build a practice that adds stress to the equation. So when you come to my office, you're not just getting an orthodontist, you're getting someone who understands your life because I've lived it. And I built my practice around making a decision, making a difference in people's lives, not just their smiles, but their time, their stress, their ability to actually enjoy being a family. So here's what we covered. Wait times aren't just an inconvenience, they're a symptom of how a practice is built. I've engineered my practice around one obsessive goal, no wait. And I've proven it with over 20,000 appointments. By keeping one location, being open 6 days a week, and using advanced technology, we've created a system where you're seen on time, treatment is faster, and your family gets time back. But here's the question I get all the time. Dr. Shullman, how do 3D printed braces actually work? How do they finish treatment faster than traditional braces? That's exactly what I'm gonna break down in my next video. I'll show you the technology, I'll explain the process, and walk you through real-time examples so you can see the difference. Now that you understand why wait times matter and how we've eliminated them, you need to know how we're finishing treatment in half the time. In my next video, why 3D printed braces finish treatment in 12 months, not 24, I'll show you exactly how custom brackets and digital plans are changing orthodontics and what that means for your child.